expecting this game to be kind of a grind, aren't we?
Yeah, anytime you have two great defenses, each possession is going to be critical compared to that wide-open style where each team's going to get a ton of shots.
Now here's Hield. Here's the professor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rogers. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Mills. Left side, DeRozan. Over Hield. DeRozan's shot is off. New Jersey with the ball. To the inside. Mills with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Buries the corner three.
And DeRozan is selective when it comes to taking threes, but they're looking confident from the corner.
Here is Rogers. Last game out, 36 points for him. Shoots. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pass to Mills. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. That one drops for him. Here's the professor. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Lyons. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Oh! Wow! We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Mills looking it over. Pass to DeRozan. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Nice D from Sabonis. A professor, good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the captain.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Bowen, the pass to DeRozan. The three from Mills. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's the professor, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Here's Bowen. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. New Jersey leading by 3. The professor passes to Markkanen. Here's the professor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Jersey.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Here's Bowen, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Mills from the arc. A rebound by Hield.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
A professor, good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. And take a look at the Nets. Winding things down this season, they're in that all-important 9th position within striking distance of a playoff spot.
And right now for the Nets, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Second team.
San Antonio making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
Riding Walker the fourth.
Here's Rogers. No good on the quick three. San Antonio trails by 5. Mills with it. Still yet to score. Pass to Wiles. Now here's Mills. Guarded by Rogers. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. Pirtle kicks to Mills. Buries the long-range jumper.
You have to know the scouting report on Patty Mills. He is ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Here's the professor. It's stolen by DeRozan. An even 3-on-3 break. Jacks up a 3. Mills can't hit.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
The professor passes to Hield. Shoots over Mills. And again, no good by New Jersey.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Wiles. Shot clock at 6. Wiles with the screen. Fires away from outside. Mills can't hit.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's the professor. San Antonio with the rebound.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
From deep, Walker. Rebound, New Jersey. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
The professor's shot is off.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here is Rogers. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Pass to Markkanen. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Markkanen a screen on Pirtle. New Jersey needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by New Jersey.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
DeRozan kicks to Walker. Miles sets a screen for Walker. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And now a look at Domantas Sabonis. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging 9 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
The professor's checked in for the Nets. Snow comes in for Buddy Hield. Here's Rogers. Walker with the rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Over in the corner, White. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Shots good by Sabonis.
We are talking about 6'11", 240 pounds of nothing but big-time athlete. Domantas Sabonis doing work.
White against Rodgers. There's the three. And it's White missing. New Jersey trails by 3. Here's Snow. Pass to Rodgers. Here's Snow. White covering. Screen by Sabonis. Here's Snow. Goes back up. Here's the professor. Here's Rodgers. And it's all evened up. Rodgers has got 7 points.
Well, you get the shot exactly where he wants it. Made that one look easy.
And White kicks to Walker. Here's Bowen. Vassell outside. Walker looking for an opening. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And White kicks to Walker. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's the three. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Here's the professor. He's got 10. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Anderson, he's checked in for Bowman. And the Nets making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Spurs. 3-point lead. Launches it. The rebound by Anderson. The Spurs coming to this one following a loss to the Rockets. White finds Anderson. Shoots the three. And White, the bucket on the assist by Anderson. White's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio. Here's the professor. Pass to Hield from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. New Jersey trails by 6. Here's the professor. Here is Rodgers. They kick out to Hield. 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, we're late in the season already, but the path for these teams to make the postseason is pretty clear.
No, the dust has settled now. The teams can see their path clearly. Some are gearing up for the playoffs, others trying to finish the season on the high note. So should be a lot of fun here down the stretch.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Spurs. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Anderson. The Nets have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Pass to Hield. White against Rodgers. Back to Hield. Beyond the arc. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Spurs with some changes. Trey Lyles comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Mills in for Derek White. Walker finds DeRozan. Spurs working the ball around now. Miles passes to Walker. Six to shoot. Here's Wiles. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's Rogers. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
That's a big-time, high-effort play to beat that contact and get the and one.
Bowen, he's checked in for the Spurs. That one misses for Rogers. And here we can check out the story for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Takes it inside, so they take the lead. Rogers has got 11.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Healed against DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Great scorers know how to knock in free throws. DeMar DeRozan, not the guy you want to foul.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Allen. Here's the professor. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. DeRozan against Hield. Here's the teardrop. And DeRozan with the layup. 11 points in the game.
Well, if the defense naps in the pick-and-roll offense, DeRozan is too smart.
Timeout called, the Nets. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. Taking a look at San Antonio. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And you know, for the Spurs, this is probably a season they can't get through quickly enough. It has been a disaster on all fronts.
And when that happens, the talk is already about what's going to change in the offseason. The way things have gone, there's going to be plenty of that.
Mills passes to Lyles. Here's DeRozan. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's the professor. DeRozan defending to the right side. Here's Rogers. A rebound by the Spurs. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. DeRozan dishes to Mills. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And DeRozan kicks to Mills. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Mills has got the first bucket of the third here for San Antonio. Hield the pass to the professor. Here is Rogers. Pass to the professor. From past the arc. And the Nets miss again.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Now, Pirtle. Back to DeRozan. That one goes in. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Well, this guy is so good at keeping his focus on the rim. DeMar DeRozan likes going right at the defense.
The professor passes to Rogers. Shoots over Mills. The shot's good from Rogers. Rogers has got 13.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Finished off by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, when he's got his rhythm, is a very difficult cover. This guy is cooking right now.
Rogers passes to Markkanen. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's the professor. He's got 12. Outside, Sabonis. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Boom. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New Jersey trails by 5. Here's the professor. Screen by Sabonis. The professor passes to Sabonis. Pirtle with the steal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Wiles. And here's DeRozan. He's got 19. And the professor picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the away team.
So it's San Antonio now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's DeRozan. The rebound by Hield. New Jersey trails by 5. Here's the professor. He's got 12. The kick out to Sabonis. Here's Bowen. Covered by Hield. Here's Wiles. The layup missed. New Jersey has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to the professor. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. There's a good screen. Here's Rogers. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Mills. Here's Bowen. A three-pointer off the mark. New Jersey trails by 5. The professor passes to Hield. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Hield's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Snow is checked in for Buddy Hield. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Mills finds Pirtle. Out left to the wing. Here's Bowen. They grab their own miss. A different look now for San Antonio. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for DeRozan. And Derek White subbed in for Patty Mills.
Substitution for the all-home team.
Pass to Bowen. Outside, White. 5 to shoot. That one falls. White's got 9 points.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Walker against Snow. Here is Rogers over White. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 4 rebounds in this game. They swipe it. Snow against Walker. Pass to the professor. Tries it from 19. He squares up and sinks it. 14 points for him. And so White will bring it up for the Spurs. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Back to Wiles. Three-pointer. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
That is what you call being shot ready. It hits his hands and he's ready to fire.
Pass to Sabonis. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Snow. Sabonis' screen on Walker. Here's Snow. Banked in off the glass.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Now, here's Lyons. Now here's White. He's got 9. Pass to Bowen. Here's Lyles. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Rodgers has got 4 rebounds in this game. Sabonis with the ball. Misses from close range. White against Rodgers. Releases. And it's White missing. New Jersey trails by 4. Pass to Rodgers. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The shot's good from Rodgers.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3.
Screen by Pirtle. White the pass to Pirtle. And he lays it straight in. Pirtle's got his first points of the night.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen in on what Fred Hoiberg told his team. He challenged this team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so he hits both. San Antonio leading by 7. Pass to Johnson. White looking around. Pulls up on the elbow. Johnson can't hit. Well, New Jersey shooting straight 49% from the field. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Vassell, no good. New Jersey trails by 5. Here's the professor. Sabonis, the pass to the professor. Here is Rodgers. Pass to Markkanen. Over Johnson. Markkanen, good.
I want to see Markkanen become more aggressive in these instances. Be ready to fire as soon as you make the catch.
Outside, Walker. It's tipped. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Rodgers. Finished off the break. Now just a 1-point San Antonio lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
White, wide open. He fired. Nailed from three-point land.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here is Rodgers. Here's the professor. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. And White kicks to Vassell. Johnson against Markkanen. They set the pick from deep. Walker. Rodgers pulls it in. Rodgers has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
by Sabonis. Goes up to the stripe. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Rodgers has got 4 points this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Spurs making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. The Nets call time. Jared Allen's checked in for the Nets. Snow comes in for Buddy Hield. So it's San Antonio now. A 2-point game. Left side, DeRozan. The 18-footer is right on the mark. DeRozan's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan will 2-point you to death, folks. He has made his living in the mid-range area.
Here is Rodgers. Allen, a screen on DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Rodgers passes to Snow. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. San Antonio leading by 4. And a wide open look for Walker. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's the professor. DeRozan defending. Pass to Rodgers. Here's the screen. Here's the professor. DeRozan defending. Here's the professor. Rebound San Antonio. Pirtle's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Snow against DeRozan. To Wiles. Outside, Walker. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Rodgers has got 6 rebounds here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First one falls for Bowen. He's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And then for New Jersey, Sabonis comes in for Jared Allen. And Hield subbed in for Snow. San Antonio leading. Mills passes to Wiles. Here's Bowen. Pass to DeRozan. And the professor pulls it down. The professor's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside, Sabonis. Here's the professor to tie it up. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Pass to Wiles. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. For New Jersey, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's the professor. Pass to Hield to take the lead. Rebounded by Bowen. San Antonio's gotten some tough luck from 3-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Oh, my goodness. You could tell DeMar DeRozan demanded the basketball. He wanted the chance to be the deciding factor.
Here is Rodgers, covered by Mills. The shot's good from Rodgers.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now Mills. Pass to Pirtle. And here's DeRozan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Mills. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Wow, this guy comes through with the timely bucket. Nice.
The professor passes to Sabonis. Out to the right wing. Fires for three. Traps in the tray.
Big time delivery from Domantas Sabonis. Okay.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. Fires the three. New Jersey with the rebound. Hield's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the professor. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. To tie it up. And it's good on the way in. The professor's got the game tied up here for New Jersey.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Mills with it. Pass to Wiles from deep three-point territory. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
DeRozan inside. Covered by Hield.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's the professor, covered by Wiles. Knocks down the three.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Snow is checked in for the Nets. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Pirtle dishes to Mills. Pass to Bowen to end the run. Got it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Well, Bowen is such a professional, getting it done on offense when they really need it.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Rodgers, covered by Mills.
Love the mindset here. That's about putting it on the deck, getting downhill, and getting to your spot.
And here's DeRozan over Snow. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
The Nets call time. Here's Rodgers. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now, here's Mills. Pass to Bowen. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as New Jersey gains possession. Here is Rodgers. Hield right side. There's a screen. The professor passes to Rodgers. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Bruce Bowen.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And both free throws good for Rogers. Here's Mills. Pass to Wiles. Here's Bowen. Back to Wiles. Outside DeRozan. Eyes a three. New Jersey with the rebound. Rogers has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
You can tell this guy's just in a great rhythm right now. What a performance.
Pass to Wiles. Got a hand on it. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. San Antonio trails by 4. Now DeRozan. To Mills. Files a screen on Heel. And here's Mills from the arc. San Antonio again missing. Takes the three. Heel can't hit. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for San Antonio. Now DeRozan. Back to Mills for the three. Hands it from downtown.
The sweet spot, the comfort zone for Patty Mills.
The Nets shooting straight 49% from the field. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. And the Nets miss again. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from three-point range since the end of regulation. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Mills. A screen on Heel. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and they take the lead. DeRozan's got 27.
Crucial points in this game. Remember that play.
Outside Sabonis. Here's Rogers. Good on the triple.
Yeah, just a tremendous find by Domantas Sabonis. This guy plays the game the right way.
Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Heel. And now New Jersey on the break. Here's the professor. And the three off target. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Bowen. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Addison. What is on the line here?
Crowd is so focused.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here is Rogers. Now Sabonis. Pocket 6. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Yes!
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And here's Mills for three. Sabonis grabs the board. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6.